Hello, everyone from Seoul. I am Marcelo Gomes, the director of the film Waiting for the Carnival from Brazil. First question, what motivated me to make this film? Well, the film was recorded in the Agreste of Brazil. My family is from the Agreste of Brazil, and I spent my childhood going in holidays to there. So my cultural background is from the Agreste, and I would love to make a film there. One day, I passed by to Toritama, and I saw the city, the rural city that I saw in my childhood, completely transformed. I saw billboards all over the place showing top models with blue jeans, and the small village became an industrial city that produced 20% of the jeans that people wear in Brazil. I was really impressed about that transformation. And someone said to me that once per year, people get crazy to go to the carnival and they sell all the goods they have and they go crazy for the carnival. So I was really impressed about that information. And I want to make films about things that I don't know. And I didn't understand why they do that. Desperation, a protest against the capitalism, or another reason. So it's why I decided to make the film, to join the idea to make a film in the Agreste, a place that I love, and with a subject so interesting like that one. The second question is why I decided that Leo was going to be the main character in the film. So one day I was walking around Toritama and I met Leo. And after 5 minutes, I thought, wow, he's a great character because he's very charming. He's very talkative. He speaks in a way that no one speaks. His personality is very strong. And he's great in the way that he says things, his point of view. And I said, wow, there we've got the character. But little by little, he became the main important one because Leo had so many contradictions in the way that he speaks, and the whole idea of him to be a philosopher, to be a prophet. And one day I was shooting him, and he was talking about the silence. And as a coincidence, 2 days ago, I was reading a text, I think by Guattari or another French philosopher, about the silence. And I said, wow, if Leo had the opportunity to go to the school or to go to the university, he could be a philosopher. But now he is the philosopher of Toritama, and his speech is as contradictory, as anachronic as the situation of Toritama, because Toritama is completely anachronic. And Leo's idea as well represents the whole environment. It's why I decided him to be the main character. I think Leo is the soul of the Toritama city. Third question, how did I build the relation with the characters of Toritama, the inhabitants of Toritama? Well, was little by little a process of build up a confidence. I spent like 1.5 years going to Toritama every 3 months. The first time I went there and I was walking in the streets, I visited the market, I met people in their house. So I built up a confidence, and they know my accent, they saw my accent, they knew that I was from there, you know, and there became as well an emotional link between myself and them. They trusted me. I was very, very open about how was going to be the document, what's about the documentary, why the idea of the document. I was very frank with them, and they were really frank with me. And I put the camera there, and I said, the camera is for you. You say whatever you want to say about your work, your life, your dreams, and about your life in Toritama. And that's it. But it was a process of build up a confidence. In a films like this, if you have characters in a documentary, you have to be very trustful, and they have to believe in you. The only way to build up a confidence and the only way to make a documentary. Next question. Why did I give the camera for the characters to film the carnival? And instead I did the shooting. Well, I think this film what I could explain. It's a very porous film. I want to be contaminated by Toritama and by the characters. I want to make a film not about Toritama workers, but a film with the Toritama workers and for the Toritama workers. So I want to make a film with them, right? And they, in this 1.5 years that I went to Toritama, I was to be there to invade their house, their privacy, and to show them working. So we got in the carnival, and I said, wow, I said to myself, wow, the only moment that they have of privacy is the moment that they go for the carnival, just 4 days in the whole year. It's gonna be the day that they enjoy themselves, they drink, they go to the beach. And if I go there with my camera crew, I'm going to invade the only moment of the privacy they have in their life. So what I decided to invite all the characters for a course. We bought them a camera, small cameras. I gave to them, and I explained to them how to film. And it was one day before the carnival. And I said, I'm gonna pay for you to film whatever you want. And I'm gonna use this material in the film. So I shot you working, and you're gonna shot you in your leisure life, in your moment of holiday. And I was really concerned, oh my God, it's gonna work or not, because the carnival, you don't know what's going on. So someone can steal the camera, or the camera can broke, or they cannot use, or they forget to use anyway. But 4 days after the carnival, I had a great material. So from 5 different characters, they shot. But I think the camera of Leo, that's in the film, the only one that's in the film, summarized the other ideas that I had in the other cameras. But again, it's a wonderful material, and I can make another documentary. It's why I decided was not to destroy their moments of privacy, but in a way for the film to be more contaminated by the characters. People say that there will be no way back to the normal life after COVID-19 crisis. What do I think about that? Well, it's difficult to be positive, and it's difficult to predict something about the future. But regarding Brazil, that you are facing a horrible, terrible situation, dreadful situation, because we've got 2 viruses in Brazil. One's the COVID-19 that's killing a lot of people, and the other one is our president that's a terrible person that's doing something really horrific to our country. So I'm really concerned about my country in this moment. But I think I'm gonna try to be positive in this moment, and thinking that we're gonna have a more solidarity among the society. People are going to be more keen to each other, and because we are understanding that we live in the same world, and we have to preserve this world, and you have to help people. And that, I think, is really important. Solidarity is going to come back, very important. And I think another thing that's going to be really important is people want to do things that they could not do in the quarantine. For example, go out to a theater and to see a movie in a big screen, to go to the park, to do things that they could not do in the quarantine. And I hope people is going to be like that. I think the first reaction about to go to a movie theater is not going to be like nice. I think many people are not going to go to a film theater, but afterwards, I think they're going to need the dreams that the film provoke, and they're going to be back for the cinema theaters, I hope. And I hope we're going to have a better future with more solidarity and more cooperative between people and between countries, I hope. Bye-bye.